With record high inflation and mortgage rates at their highest since 2008, concern continues to grow in the real estate market. Even so, Denver area realtors say the current climate is actually benefiting some people. Our real estate expert joins us with more. Lyon is a managing broker at Coldwell Banker. Thank you so much for coming in.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on.
I love talking about this stuff, because we're in the game right now.
Right in it right now.
We are. So talk about mortgage rates, and that can impact a lot of things. What are you seeing here?
Well, there's so much talk about the mortgage rates that sometimes there's some perceptions out there, and it makes people a little bit nervous. I would say the biggest issue we have right now is a lot of people just trying to digest what all these changes mean as the government tries to get inflation under control. The reality is we have buyers and sellers adjusting to a new norm here in Denver. Buying or selling a home in Denver is much different in July than it was just 3 months ago.
Is that true?
When interest rates went up, and it means we have more houses on the market, we have less competition, and Corey, that is affecting prices just a little bit.
And that's kind of what we were talking about. I know some people was like scary with the mortgage and with the market changing, but really the word is that it's just different. Things are different.
It's different, and if you are a buyer, if you've been in the market for a while, you know that it's been frustrating. It was hard to even get under contract before. So what we're seeing right now is fewer bidding wars. That means you can go in at a little bit less of a price. You're not competing against others, which is a really nice thing. Also, home builders are offering some financing incentives. And speaking of financing, Corey, I know affordability is a concern with the mortgage rates significantly higher than they were a year ago. But it's important to remember there are financing options out there. Your comfort level as a buyer is important. So talk to your mortgage professional, maybe about an adjustable rate mortgage, for example, buying down the mortgage rate. Sellers are even offering concessions sometimes just to help with that. So go a little bit beyond the headlines and take a look how I can make this mortgage rate work for me.
Yeah, personalize it.
Sure.
So you talked about the buying side. What about sellers?
Well, homes are selling, and some are having price reductions. Not all. I think the most important opportunity for a seller right now is that you can find a replacement home. A lot of people earlier this year were afraid to sell because what if I can't find another house?
Right.
It was a very real concern. Now we have sellers who are willing to work with other sellers who have a home to sell, which is nice. And we are following some trends as well. Even though it is taking a little bit longer for some homes to sell, I was talking to an agent over the weekend who said, we put a listing on for $2 million. It had a dozen showings in 2 days. And the philosophy was there are people out there who perhaps had had some great luck in the stock market. They're reinvesting now in real estate and hedging inflation. So we've got a lot of everything happening out there. It's just about doing your homework.
Right. As a buyer and a seller, I have seen the change in the market, and I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like it's moving in the right direction.
You might actually get a house.
I know, right?
Keep us posted.
I'll let you know.
I think this is going to happen soon.
I know. Fingers crossed. Lane, as always, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.